Welcome back to the GA01 format instructional video part 2. In this video we'll add some styles, specifically an inline style sheet defined within a tag, and an internal style sheet and an external style sheet. We'll also demonstrate a simple JavaScript function that calls the DOM method getElementID. The inline style sheet is defined within a tag. If I wanted to define a style within this paragraph tag here that contains my validation sticker, I would do something like this: style, assignment operator, just that equal sign, and then the property colon value of the style rule. Here the property is going to be margin dash left colon, and the value is going to be 45 pixels. All these are defined in the CSS reference that I have for you in week 2. Let's go ahead and save our work. And notice that when we open our page, our validation sticker has moved over 45 pixels. The next style that we'll handle is an internal style sheet. Very simple. The tag is style. Make sure it has an opening and closing style. The first rule that I'll create is an ID. I'll create a style ID called teal. Begin that with a pound sign. This is an opening French brace or an opening curly brace. Property color, and my value is going to be teal. Now all I do is assign a value for that ID. I need to make an element that ID teal. I should have only one ID named teal. My ID should be unique within my document. A lot of beginning CSS programmers will use this ID attribute here incorrectly by assigning elements the same IDs to try to group things and assign them to a style. That should be done with a class, not with an ID. Let's go ahead and save our work and see how our page comes out. Should see a new hello world. There we go. Next thing we'll do is create a class selector. Here I'm going to do this on the HR element, horizontal rule. And I'll name this my red color. It's going to be the name of my class. My property is going to be, again, color. And this time I'll use the RGB designation. So in hexadecimal, I define the R or red component of this color to be 33FF66. I'm just making these up. I would recommend that you look at the link that I have for you in this week's titled Web Safe Colors and Web Smart Colors. Oh, I just added a hello world. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to add an HR. So here's HR. Now, to make use of this class selector, I have an HR element here, right? Here's the name of my class, my red color. I'll copy that. It's just going to be HR class, assignment operator, Control V, and let's put that into double quotes. It would have worked because it was all a single, there were no spaces here, but I'll put it in double quotes just to be a good programmer. / end angle bracket. Let's see how that works. Save our work. And we should have a formatted horizontal rule. It should be my red color. Okay, sure enough, there's our color green. So all we have to do to change this, if I had many HRs, and So I had 10 of these, and my client did not like the color green here. She wanted red. I could simply change this in one place. Make my red component FF, which is as red as I can get. No green and no blue. So I made one single change, but I have 5 HR horizontal rules. So we'll see how easy that was changed. I should see 5 red horizontal rules. The last modification to my internal style sheet will be a class selector omitting the tag name. So simply do this. Make this my blue color, and red's going to be 0, green is 0, and blue. Now, wherever I assign a class of my blue color, I'll do this to one of the HRs and to the second hello world. Class equals my blue color. Everyone can see that, I hope. I'll do it to the first one. What the heck, I'll do it to both of them. Okay, so I should see 2 blue hello worlds, then a horizontal rule, a teal hello world, and 2 red horizontal rules, a blue one, and then a red one. Okay, so that was a class selector with the tag omitted. Make sure I save my file. Refresh that. So there's my blue hello worlds and a blue tag here. The last item we'll do is we will code up some JavaScript. So I need a script tag. Opening tag and closing tag for the script element. It's proper to give that a type. The validator would complain about it if I didn't. And my type is going to be text/JavaScript. Here I'll create a function. Name this change text. We'll receive no arguments. Opening French brace. This is the way I would like you to code up your functions in JavaScript. Offset those by 2. I realize in JavaScript you might have the French brace here. I'm used to looking at it like this from C programming, so it'll be a little bit easier. So let's use the DOM. Document dot get element by ID and we'll give this an ID. We'll change the color to blue. This is JavaScript, so the statement terminator is a semicolon. So document, I've got to spell that correctly. Document.getElement by ID. So the element that has the ID, any old ID, its style, its color will be changed to blue. So to set this up, let's go ahead and modify our hello world up here a little bit. Lots of hello worlds, and we'll make this our ID. ID assignment operator, any old ID. Doesn't matter that it still had the myBlue class, it's just that this has an ID. Now to call this function, let's just add a button. We'll properly put our button in a P. The validator would complain about it otherwise. Input type is button. On the onClick event, we'll call this function change text. What do we want to display on our button? Button, the input is a singleton. Close that properly and get a closing P tag. Move that over to align it. There we go. So when I click on this button, I call the function change text, and what will happen here, this will access the document object model. It will find the ID, any old ID, which should be this first string here, and let's change this to another color. Change it to orange. So it was already blue, that wouldn't have been very graphic. Refresh our page. Internet Explorer complains about a control. Yes, it's okay. And here's my button. Change it here. Notice these are blue. Change it, and they clicked it, and they changed to orange. Show you that again. Refreshed. Remember, it was reset, set with the style to blue. I'm clicking on this, calling the JavaScript function, and actually changing that color style. I have other DOM references for you. If I wanted to change something other than the color, I could easily do that. Let's change font family. Arial. And let's change font size to larger. Again, using the DOM model. This should change colors, font family, and font size. There we go. Another long video, but in this video we wrapped up ga01 format by demonstrating an inline style sheet, an internal style sheet, external style sheet, as well as a JavaScript function call of a DOM method, get element by ID.